Today, we're going to be talking about how to achieve your goals in 3 simple steps. We're going to focus on step number 2, taking aligned action. So, when you take this aligned action, it is coming from the belief that you can achieve your goal. It is coming from this commitment that you're going to show up for yourself and your goal. It's coming from this place that isn't like, oh, I'm just going to do this because I have to, or even just avoiding it altogether or not doing it or doing some and then not showing up. It really feels like you're just compelled to take this action, even when your brain might be telling you, let's just stop, let's just do something else, let's just not do this. It's coming from this place that feels really good. And that doesn't mean that sometimes it doesn't feel uncomfortable because this aligned action is you deciding intentionally on purpose, these are the things that I'm going to do, and then showing up for them. That can be uncomfortable because the brain's like, let's not do that. It could also come with some discomfort. So this could look like doing something that's scary, doing something that's really uncomfortable. So when we're taking this aligned action, it's not just always doing the easiest, most fun thing. It can also be doing the most important uncomfortable thing. And it can also be fun. You can also be inspired. You can also be motivated. But it's not just keeping busy. It's taking this very productive, aligned action that's going to help you get to your goals in the fastest way. So, the way that you actually get to this place is by first following step 1, believing in your goal. You want to start to build this belief in your goal, your belief in you, and your ability to actually achieve it. And then the next thing that you want to look at is like, what are the most important actions for me to take? And to figure out this action, it might actually be useful to start with, okay, what has already worked? What has worked when it comes to achieving part of this goal? Like maybe if you have a money goal, how have you made money this far? What can you learn from those things that could help you achieve your goal? It can look at doing those 20% tasks. Like, what are the things that I can do that will yield more results instead of just keeping busy and doing a bunch of things? Now, we might not actually know exactly what it is. So there's going to be this trial and error, but this aligned action allows you to take that action, potentially fail, and then evaluate and see what you want to change after. When we're not taking the aligned action, we might take the action, it might not work, and we're just like, oh, and then we just go again, and but we're not taking that time to actually pause and evaluate and adjust. So when we're taking that aligned action, it's really paying attention to like, okay, here's my goal, here's my idea of what I need to do, the most important, that 20%, the most effective things, and then I'm going to give that a shot. I'm going to adjust and evaluate and go again. And like I said, this can be uncomfortable. So it's allowing it to feel uncomfortable instead of avoiding it. Because oftentimes we know what to do to achieve our goal, but we just aren't doing it, or we're getting distracted, or we're doing it some and then we're stopping and then we're starting and all of these things. I want you to imagine you are walking on a path, but you really don't want to get to the destination. What would you end up doing? You would take some wrong turns. You would turn around. Maybe you would stop walking completely. Maybe you would get lost. Maybe you would just get distracted by every single thing. This is what your brain is doing. Your brain doesn't want you to achieve your goals. And I'm going to explain why in the why you aren't taking action video. But I'm also going to show you how can you actually start taking more of the right actions so that you don't waste so much time, because I want you to think about it. If it's like a 5-minute walk and now we've gotten lost, we've turned around, we've stopped walking, this 5-minute walk could take forever. And so if it feels like you aren't making progress toward your goals, if it feels like you're not taking action, but you don't understand why, this is why you want to get this video, because it helps you take action so much faster and helps you actually get to that result you want so much faster too. So go to successbykayla.com to get instant access to the video.